Hi, this is Mary McCarley, the Health Education Content Specialist with Goodheart-Willcox. In this short video, I'll provide you an overview of the resources available with our 2023 copyright of Texas Fitness and Wellness Skills. I'll show you how to navigate the online platform and use it with Google Classroom. First, you will need to get access to our online platform as a teacher. If you have not registered your teacher access code, pause this video and watch the video on how to register the teacher access code. Once complete, just log in using the username and password that you created, and you will see Texas Fitness and Wellness Skills Curriculum Center. Click on it to see the resources that are available. In the table of contents, you will see the TEKS shaped GLOs, curriculum planning, modules, exercise video library, the task card library, and fitness activities. I'll show you how to navigate each of these resources. Let's begin with the TEKS and the shaped GLOs. I'll click on it. Here you can see the TEKS correlation. I'll click on it. And you can view each individual TEKS breakout, the narrative, and the activity to go with it. Just hover over, click on it to go directly there. Let's return to the platform. Now I can always return to the main landing page by using this home button. I can also zoom in, zoom out. I can search by a key term and just type go, and it will take you to all the resources in our program related to that key term. Click again to close. And I can also use this table of contents to go to another section in the table of contents, like curriculum planning. I'll click on curriculum planning. The curriculum planning section provides resources for teachers to get started in their course, including information on implementing the pacing guides. You can see 9, 18, and 36-week course planning guides. If you need a customized course planning guide, just reach out to your educational consultant and we're happy to work with you. There's also information on grading practices, warm-up options, cool-down options, self-selected activities. There's teacher-directed activity, health-related fitness assessment, and a handout related to that on health-related fitness self-assessment monitoring sheet. There's also physical education class notes template. I do want to point out that all of the resources in our program that you could assign to students are docx files, which are basically a Word document that has already been formatted to upload as a Google Doc. So in just a moment, I'll show you how to create an assignment and attach one of these options. Let's go to the next section in the table of contents. Remember, you can use this icon in the toolbar to go to modules, or you can always just scroll down. There are 8 unique modules that lay the foundation for a lifetime of physical literacy. If you present these modules in chronological order, it allows the students to plan and create their own personal fitness and wellness plan. Now, I do want to show you briefly the name of each module. So I'm going to use this table of contents and I'm going to expand the modules so that you can see each module and the title of each module. Under resources, you will find our module 1 lesson plans, but they are divided by lesson. So you can see right here, this will begin lesson 1.1. So there will be a lesson 1.1 lesson plan and also a lesson 1.2 lesson plan. There's also answer keys for each lesson. There is a PowerPoint presentation for each lesson as well. And the one that says for PowerPoint is divided by lesson and you can edit it as needed. Now let's look to see what's available for each lesson. I'll look at lesson 1.1. The first thing you'll notice is the student lesson, Developing Physical Literacy. This is the text for students to read. So this is going to be our first tip with using it with Google Classroom. Now, if you're on a Chromebook and you click on these docx files, it will open as a preview screen. And if you want it as a Google Doc, just click File, save as a Google Doc, and it will save in your Google Drive, and you can just assign it as a Google Doc in Google Classroom. I'm not on a Chromebook, so that when I click on it, it is going to download. So I'm going to walk you through the steps to take this docx file or Word document and put it in my Drive and then assign it to Google Classroom. So I'm going to go to my Drive. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this gear icon and double check and make sure that my settings are set up. You can see that this is checked for me. They are set up so that when I upload a Word document, it will automatically convert to a Google Doc. So this will just save you an extra step. So if yours is not checked, you may want to consider checking that to save yourself an extra step. Now I'll click New, File Upload. And you can see it's in my Downloads folder. So I'll click on it and click Open. And in the bottom right-hand corner, it's uploading now. So let's go to Google Classroom. I'll click on my first block fitness class. I'll click on classwork. And the first thing I like to do is I like to create a topic. And I'm going to call it lesson 1.1. And I'll click add. So this will give me like a title. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add material. And I'm going to ask my students to read lesson 1.1. And you can provide students an additional description as well. And I'm going to click File Upload. I'll click Recent. And I'm going to add it as a Google Doc and click Insert. Don't forget, you can also add it as a Word document, but I just wanted to show you how you can add it as a Google Doc if that's preferred. And then from there, first block, all students, and I do have a topic of lesson 1.1. And I'll click Post. And as you can see, it's been added as a Google Doc. Let's return to the program. You will also see that there are teacher-directed activities within lesson 1.1. There's handouts. And now these are going to be resources that you're going to be able to use both in the classroom and in a fitness-based environment. So if there's, for example, if there's this handout that you wanted to assign to students, this is an exit ticket. Again, just click on it. It will download. And then from there, I'll go to my Drive. I'll click New. I'll file upload. I'll add it. I'll click Open. And then from there, it's uploaded. Let's go back to Google Classroom. I'll click Create. This time, I'm going to create an assignment. And I'm going to ask my students to complete the exit ticket. And then you can provide additional instructions. I'll click Upload File. I'll click Recent. Insert. And rather than students can view, I'm going to change this to make a copy for each student. First block, all students. I'll leave it at 100 points. I can add a due date. I do have a topic of lesson 1.1, and I'll click Assign. And I've assigned it as a Google Doc. And don't forget, you can change the order. Let's return to the program. And I'll scroll down. So as I scroll down to lesson 1.2, building physical literacy skills, you can see that it's always going to follow that same format, starting with the text for student. And then there's additional handouts and teacher-directed activities that you can use that both in a classroom and a fitness-based setting. Let's continue to scroll down. And at the end of every module, there is review and assessment activities, including both a pre-test and a post-test and additional review and reflection questions and activities. Again, notice that these are all docx files, so you can edit them as needed. You can easily convert them to a Google Doc if preferred and assign them in Google Classroom. You can also print them if that's preferred. So this is the module section. And again, I can just scroll down to module 2. And it follows that very similar format. So I'm going to use the table of contents to go past the modules. And now I'll click on the exercise video library. There are 80 exercise videos in the exercise video library, demonstrated by real teens. We've also been intentional about using minimal equipment. We know that while some districts have a lot of equipment, others may not. So if you see a video that you want to show to your class, just click on the video. It will provide a description at the video at the bottom, and then the video will repeat. I'll return to the exercise video library. So again, there are 80 exercise videos in the exercise video library that will show them proper technique as they are beginning to implement these activities in their workout plan. So I'll use the table of contents on the left-hand side to go to the next section, which is the task card library. I'll click on it. I'll click on aerobic and it will download. I'll click on it to open it. These are the task cards for aerobic exercises. You can see that each task card will show an image of the exercise. There's directions for the student. And in the bottom right-hand corner, you can see that there's a fitness level challenge, differentiated by beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So as a teacher, you could print these, you could set them up as stations around the gym and have students go through these types of exercises. So let's return to the platform. So there are 13 sets of task cards from aerobic to agility, anaerobic, balance, cardiorespiratory endurance, coordination, dynamic exercises, flexibility, muscular endurance, muscular strength, power, reaction time, and speed. I definitely encourage you to check these out. Let's use the table of contents to go to the next section, which is fitness activities. There are 40 fitness activities that encourage students to practice self-management skills, such as teamwork, communication, problem solving, all while having fun. Students will learn to recognize and respond to challenges, successes, conflicts, and failures in physical education in socially appropriate ways. We do provide suggestions in the lesson plans as to when to use these activities, but you can really use them when and how you best see fit. I'm going to click the home button to return to the main landing page. I hope this video was helpful in providing you an overview of the resources available in our 2023 copyright of Texas Fitness and Wellness Skills and providing strategies for using it with Google Classroom. Thanks so much for your time and have a wonderful day.